Hi, movement family. This is Lisa today. Today, we're going to have a very short explanation. Some of you are dying to travel internationally. And today's topic is how to travel international with a disability. Traveling abroad can be very exciting and at the same time very daunting. The reason for this video is some people believe that if they have a disability, that they cannot enjoy their love of travel. Well, I'm here to tell you, as a person with a disability, that you can travel abroad, you can travel internationally with the right plan. Number one, you must obtain a passport. How do you get a passport? Well, you have to go down to your local post office, or you can apply for it online. I chose to go into my local post office because I didn't want any type of hiccups. I went into my local post office, filled it out, I had an appointment. Then after the appointment, they snapped my picture, and then I was able to pay for it, and I was done. Plus, I wanted to travel relatively soon after getting relatively soon. So my greatest thing that I wanted to do was to go in and be expeditious and go into the post office. Next, in the meantime, speak with your doctor about your personal situation, about your personal disability, and tell them about your plans to travel internationally. See what he or she recommends, medicines, opinions, what have you. Seek your medical professional before going international, before traveling international. Next, make a safety plan. We talked about a safety plan before when you were traveling domestically within the United States. But now I'm talking about carrying that safety plan into more depth, more precision, and to be repetitive in terms of getting that safety plan done. You must make sure that everything from your departure to your arrival you have looked at. If you need to take a health care aid with you to help you get from point A to point B, then you need to do that. If not, you will go ahead and seek a representative from the airlines that you have chosen. Again, let me go over that step again. If you need to take your health care professional with you, then by all means do so. If you're going to need him or her to get from your arrival, from your departure to your arrival. Next, you need to notify the airlines of your specific disability and the assistance they will be offering, whether it be boarding the plane, getting to the airport, whether it be collecting baggage, what have you. For example, if you're in London, if you're making 3 stops, say if you're going to London, Rome, and Africa. I'm just using those as examples because there are a lot of people, while they're traveling, they go from one country to another. You need to check in London. You need to check in Italy. You need to check in Africa. You need to check each country individually and see what assistance they're going to be offering you from country to country. Because the amount of assistance, the variety of the assistance can vary from country to country. After you have checked with these airline reps the first time, you need to recheck. And if possible, check 3 times just to make sure. Next, one of the most important steps, transfer service from the airport to the hotel that you're staying in. That is critical. I can't emphasize to you enough about how important the transfer service is. In the U.S., there are transfer services such as taxis, vans, buses that are accessible to persons with disabilities. In different countries, this can vary. You need, as a part of your safety plan, you need to find out just what each country will have in the way of transporting you from the airport to your hotel or from the airport to your Airbnb. You need to find out what they offer. You need to be specific about your disability. Again, I would recommend checking not once, not twice, but 3 times to confirm your reservation with a transfer service. Do not travel abroad without this step. Do not. Because you could possibly get stranded, even if you have a healthcare aid. Because the bottom line is, how will you get to go to, even if you have a family member, the bottom line is you with the disability, how will you get transported there? Okay? Now, the last step is, again, the hotel that you are staying in. The hotel is very, very critical. When you make your reservation, you need to speak to a front desk manager. And you need to find out from that manager what rooms they have available, if they have elevators, and what rooms match your disabilities. Again, I would recommend that you do this not once, not twice, but check with a manager, not an employee, in reference to this procedure. Once you have done this, you're all set to travel internationally. So, get ready, get set, go.